What's going on? Welcome back to another episode, topic of discussion. I am your host, Miles Spearing. Without further introduction, let's get right into it. So, before I had an episode that was titled Letting Go, and this is kind of like a part two to that, and the title for today is Let It Go. So, this is like a part two to the first one, which was Letting Go. I chose this topic today because I feel like, well, I'm just going to say it for me, I'm at this point in my life where I feel like I just need to let go of a lot of things to get past this stage that I'm in right now in my life. And when I use the term letting go or let it go, I'm speaking in terms of we hold on to our past. We hold on to goals that we haven't reached yet. We hold on to the pain of loss. We hold on to the pain of suffering. We hold on to the the question mark of how to move forward. We hold on to social media and seeing what other people are doing and wondering why we're not there yet, or where is our money, or should we change our career, or should we do this, or should we do that. And today I just want to say, let it go. Let all of that go. Because we're at the point in our life where we need to focus on ourselves and everything that we have going on. It's good to look, to be a spectator if you want to and see what other people are doing, but don't let that dictate your next move. And I just want us to let go of all of this suffering and pain that we're forcing ourselves to go through when we don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, take your age, for example. If you're 20, 25, whatever the case is, don't compare yourself to other 20, 25-year-olds. Focus on what you're doing, because your journey and the things that you had to go through to be where you are, that has been your journey. And they maybe not have had to go through the different obstacles. I'm not saying they didn't go through hot obstacles and jump through different hoops to be where they are now, but we didn't go down the same journey. So your journey is not my journey, and my journey is never going to be your journey. You can never walk in my shoes. You can hear my life, and you might kind of understand certain aspects of my life, but you will never know who I am. And you will never know what it feels like to walk in my shoes and been through the different journeys that I've been through. You know what I'm saying? But you can understand it. So I want us to let go of all the things that we've been through, that suffering and that pain that is not letting us move forward. That's that's hindering us moving forward. And we're blind to it sometimes of the suffering that we put ourselves through. And I want us to think about how we can change that. How we can change that moving forward. Like, what do you need to let go of right now? Some of us need to let go of pain. Some of us need to let go of our past. Some of us need to let go of trying to be someone who we're not. You know what I mean? Some of us need to let go of that mistaken identity. Some of us need to just be strong for ourselves. Some of us have been strong for everybody else in our life, but we've been hurting the one person that's been providing the strength for everybody else. So how are you going to be strong for everybody else but not be strong for yourself? Because eventually you're going to die off, because you're going to kill yourself faster than these other people are killing themselves, because you're being their strength when you're not being the strength for yourself. There's nothing wrong with helping people out and being there for them, but don't forget about yourself. And your journey will always be your journey. The things that you endure, the things that you face, the ups and downs, the roller coaster, um, how you move forward in your life, this next chapter in your life. Like, it all depends on what you do today. On what you do today. For me, I sometimes I look at what other people are doing, and I see, like, man, look at this. They got a house, they got a wife, they're married, they got kids, they got a car, like, they in everything. They're in the perfect position in their life. So when you see that, it's hard not to compare. You know what I mean? It's hard not to look at your life and be like, man, I could be there. Or, man, I need to change what I'm doing. I need to do this. But you gotta understand, just to look. And if you want to congratulate them, but don't compare your life. Focus on what you got going on. I bet I'm up next. Bet I'm gonna do the same thing. I bet I'm gonna get myself in the position I need to be in. Don't compare your life to others, because that's when you mess yourself up. That's when you can mess your life up. You can destroy your whole life by comparing. The art of comparison is the creation to evil. So don't do that, right? Focus on the things that you have going on so you can overcome these battles that you're facing mentally and physically. We have a long journey ahead of us. It's not going to be no cakewalk. You know what I mean? We're going to have to jump through different hoops, go through different obstacles, and some of us already been doing that. But we have to let go of this pain and suffering that we're going through. And we have to change. We have to make a conscious effort to change. Somebody's going to just be like, oh, okay, well, here, this is what you need all your life. It doesn't come like that. You got to make the changes. You got to put yourself in a position to be successful. You got to put your mindset in a position to be successful. You can't keep looking and be like, oh man, look at what everybody else is doing. Oh, look at, man, they got everything. Oh, look at what they got everything. And start looking back at yourself in that reflection in the mirror and say, oh, look at my life. No, look at your life. I have so much potential. I can be so great in life. I don't care about how old I am. I don't care about this younger person doing X, Y, Z. I don't care about these people taking trips all the time. When I get there, that's when I would get there. But my journey will always be my journey. And I got to stop comparing my life to other people and saying, oh, I wish. No, I wish I'm right here where I am. This is my wish. I'm happy and pleased with where I am because I know I'm going to get out this position and I know my potential is so much greater than a lot of other people in my position or a lot of other people my age because I was born to be great and you were born to be great. So don't hinder your potential and don't hinder your greatness by trying to compare your life to other people and trying to compare your life to other people around your same age. Focus on what you got going on. Focus on the woman in your life or focus on the man that you have in your life. Focus on your relationship. Focus on your kids. Focus on your mental. Your mental. What kind of mindset are you waking up with every single morning? What kind of mindset are you going to sleep with every single night? What's the last thought on your mind and what's the first thought on your mind in the morning? You get what I'm saying? What is on your mind? Because is it hindering you moving forward? Are you putting yourself in a position to be great? And it starts here. It starts here. So we gotta stop. We gotta stop hindering our future and we gotta stop hurting ourselves inside. Because the worst thing you can do for yourself is hinder your future from your own suffering. You know how we like to blame everybody. I'm in this position because of them. I'm in this position because of them. Look at what they did. Or look, I had this job, but look, they fired me. Look at this, look at this. But when do you look at that reflection in the mirror and say, you know what, I'm in this position because of me? What do I need to do to get out of this position? And if I have to push everybody away, that's what I'm gonna do. Because sometimes we gotta focus on ourselves and put ourselves first. Definitely when we've been putting everybody else above us. Sometimes we put everybody else above us and we hurt ourselves going down the line. And we'll put everybody else above us and boom, we gave them so much strength. But they didn't give none of that strength back. So now we're weak trying to live our life. I made sure everybody else was good, but I forgot to make sure myself was good. So now everybody's doing their own thing. Now I'm the weak one. And I'm the one that had the most strength to give to everybody, but now I'm the weakest one trying to give myself the strength to move forward. So I want you to think about that. And I want you to change your mindset and change your mental going forward and going into your future. But it starts today. What do you want out of life? What do you want out of yourself? What do you want out of a future wife, a future husband? What do you want out of your relationship? What do you want out of your kids? How do you want your kids to view you? What kind of son do I want to be? What kind of daughter do you want to be? What kind of grandson, what kind of granddaughter do you want to be? How do I want people to view me? I don't care how people view me, but I know the image that I want to portray for myself, and that's what I want people to view me as. So how do I want to be viewed? How do I want to be portrayed? Do I want to leave a legacy behind or do I want to live for now? Those are decisions you have to decide. But I just want you to focus on yourself and let everything go that's hurting you and making you suffer right now and hindering you moving forward and keeping you up at night. The first thought in your mind is negative in the morning. The last thought in your mind before you go to sleep is negative, and you hope that you can sleep it off. Let's change our mental today. to be better than we were yesterday and to be better than we were in our past. Your past does not define you. You define you. And that's right now. So anybody that knows you from your past, it doesn't matter. Because what you're going to present to them is the version of you now. So what do you want them to see now? But if you always keep bringing the baggage from your past, that's the only way that you can be portrayed. That's the only way that you can be viewed now, as baggage from your past. But if you let go of that baggage and focus on what you want now and focus on your future and focus the mentality that you want right now, that's how people will view you, right? Let your past be your past and be present in this moment so that you can live your life the way that you want it. All right? Let it go. Topic of discussion, Miles Perry, we out.